Ramon never learned how to be a good father, or a good husband. He tried, sometimes, but his temper was quicker than his patience, and his words were sharper than he meant him to be. His children learned to stay quiet when he came home. His wife learned not to ask too many questions. It wasn't that Ramon didn't care. He just didn't know how to show it. He grew up in a house where love was never spoken, only shouted over. His father's voice was always loud, always angry. Insults were part of daily life. Mistakes meant humiliation. School was never an option. Survival was. By the time Ramon was 10, he believed kindness was weakness and silence was safety. So he carried that life into his own home. "Why are you so slow?" he would snap at his son. "Can't you do anything right?" he would mutter at his daughter. His wife would look at him with tired eyes, as if searching for the man he could have been. Years passed like this, heavy, tense, unspoken. Until one evening, everything changed. Ramon came home to a quiet house. Too quiet, no voices, no footsteps, no clatter from the kitchen. On the table sat a letter. His hands trembled as he opened it. "We love you," it began, "but we can't keep living like this." They had left. Ramon stood there for a long time, the silence pressing in around him. For the first time, there was no one to shout at. No one to blame, only himself. That night, he sat alone in the dark, replaying every word he had ever said, every insult, every moment he had become the very man he hated. "I didn't know," he whispered, but deep down, he knew that wasn't true. The next morning, Ramon decided to change. He cleaned the house. He practiced softer words. He even tried to read, slowly sounding out letters he had ignored his whole life. Days turned into weeks. Then one afternoon, there was a knock on the door. His heart raced. He opened it, and saw his father standing there. Older, weaker, but with the same cold eyes. "I need a place to stay," the old man said. Ramon froze. Behind him was the home he had just begun to rebuild. In front of him stood the man who had broken him. For a moment, the past and present collided. Then Ramon took a slow breath. "No," he said quietly. His father frowned. "What? No," Ramon repeated, steadier this time. "You don't get to come in." The old man scoffed. "After everything I did for you." Ramon shook his head. "Exactly." And for the first time in his life, Ramon closed the door, not in anger, but in understanding. Weeks later, his wife and children returned. They didn't come back because Ramon was perfect. They came back because, for the first time, he chose to be different. It wasn't about Ramon becoming a good father overnight. It was about him finally breaking the only thing he had ever truly inherited. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.